Mamu Kelishvili right to the lane to lay it up and in. Bajemski, to me, the assist-to-turnover ratio is Lester Quinones floats at home. 6-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio for a rookie in his first preseason? That's crazy.
That's unheard of.
That is crazy.
That'll make your coach happy.
Right. And then Kalena loves the 6 rebounds from a guard. That's going to carry over, right? He could do it at Santa Clara. Blake Wesley missing that 3. And Moody with the rebound. They've come from 18 down to within 6.
Okay, yeah.
We're not going to see the starters put back in this game.
That's a fun game.
Moody. JTA.
I know a little bit about that guy. I love the way he's been playing.
Moody and Kuminga. Their preseason has just been wonderful. There's a good no call there. Barlow and Pajemski got tangled up. Shot clock at 7. I get Brandon there, and that will be a foul.
Their intensity is sky high right now. Pojemski did a little too much there. A little overzealous there. And you like that intensity defensively. I love it. The pick and roll with Trace Jackson Davis is working. They've got some great things out of it, including the kick. Everybody was so worried about the pick and roll game. Trace Jackson Davis at the basket. Moody's defender was sagging off of it.
So Moses Moody, he was 8 of 16 on threes coming in the preseason. He's 1 for 3 tonight. If he and Kuminga are north of 40 on threes for the year.
And JT, I was going to ask you about .5 basketball and making quick decisions, because that's what Moody does so well. There's no hesitation. He's making quick decisions as he gets a stop. We're talking about him. Was that something that came naturally to you? And then does that just make the game more fun, making quick decisions like that?
For sure. I mean, the ball is just zipping around. Everybody's touching the ball. And that's part of, watching film, understanding the game. I mean, yes, the game, every play is different. Every game is different, but basketball has very similar patterns. So when you understand the game and you know how things are unfolding, in real time, then, when you're playing .5 basketball, you're just that much more dynamic and hard to guard.
That ball was behind the backboard, and that by definition is out of bounds. And so the Warriors will take over on the sideline.
Hey, they want this win. You can tell. They want to keep their preseason unbeaten streak alive and then just go into the regular season with wins.
You're talking about the 2.5 or 0.5. It's pass, cut, shoot. Pass, cut, shoot. Like, don't hold the ball. Bajemski missing that 3.
When you hold the ball, you allow the defense to recover. And then everything that you work for, all the advantages that you're trying to win, you've basically done them for nothing. So you want to keep the ball moving.
Be quick, but don't hurry.
Right. I like that. Be quick, but don't hurry.
That's the John Wooden.
I'm going to teach my son that every day.
So be quick. Mamu Kelishvili raining in the 3 and giving San Antonio a bit more separation, up 6. So with this deeper reserve unit, where does the offense come from? Corey Joseph is in to be a secondary ball handler. Setting up Rodney Magruder for 3. And the rebound right to Bajemski. And it's Trace Jackson Davis keeping it alive.
And they're getting penetration, which is great. The defense has to react to that. That's how they're getting open looks. And then provides opportunities for offensive rebounds, too.
Soko. Magruder was thinking about a steal. Mamu Kelishvili, and sometimes you foul the guy, make him earn it at the line.
Mamu can play.
From today,
a couple free throws coming, and we'll step aside for 15 seconds from Grayton Resort and Casino.
Get
ready. Golden Harvest slot tournaments are here. Thursdays in October. Win up to $10,000.
No.
Each tournament guaranteed. Golden Harvest slot tournaments only at Grayton Resort and Casino.
Juan, we asked Mike.
Not sponsored.
Tournament. What's your thought about that? They're regular season games, but they're going to lead to a single elimination tournament. The finals will be in Vegas and the first week in December.
Right.
As a player, what do you think?
I love it. I mean, I think it brings another competitive aspect to the season. When you get into December, January, February, the season can get a little long. And so you want to do things to just switch it up and, bring a little bit more excitement. I think it is all dependent upon how the stars really, approach it as well, because I think that'll have a ripple effect across the league. And so, especially, the money prize, I think that's a great bonus as well. Guys who are on minimum, you get that extra check. That's That's pretty steep, you know. So I like it. It's another opportunity to be competitive.
Nice. Jackson Davis met Mamu Kelishvili at the top and sent him away.
He's not having that. Nothing easy at the rim.
Knocked away from Moody, so the Warriors have turned it over back-to-back times. So the young Spurs trying to maintain that lead, and that's going to be a blocking foul and the basket.
I agree with that. He was moving. It's so hard to get people square like that in the open court and really take that charge.
All right, JTA, this would be you here at the rim. Are you ready?
But watch him spin off of that. He was Trace Jackson Davis has shown he can be a rim protector.
Podziemski got a technical foul. And arguing on the behalf of Moses Moody. Brandon will know rookies don't get teased.
I mean, part of me loves that, just the intensity to even get it to you right now. It shows how bad they want it.
And he's got his teammates back.
Exactly.
Can't be mad at that. Exactly. What about Trace? TJD. That's what guys call him, right?
Okay. I mean, well, that's funny because we were asking Chris Paul last night. And because Steph Curry said, here he is, the man with many names, because they're calling him Trace. They're calling him Sweet Tea. They're calling him TJD. Like, nobody can figure out where they're going to go with Trace Jackson Davis.
Something's got to lock in, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully sooner than later. But I really like this kid. I mean, he doesn't do anything that just goes, wow, but he does his job. You know, block shots, rebound, finish above the rim, screen and roll. Like,
well, did you ever see him in Indiana? He averaged 20 and 10, and he played over 100 college games. Like, to me, I'm sorry. When I watch the draft,
Don't get him started on his 4-year guys.
I was going to say, I love the 4-year guys. Yes. I'm a 4-year guy. I love it.
When I watch the draft and I see someone like Trace Jackson Davis, and they're getting into the 40s and the 50s, he hasn't been picked. I'm kind of wondering, who's doing all the scouting? Okay? You know, I don't like guys in college like, oh, wait, Tim Duncan was a 4-year player. You know, he seemed to work out okay.
Right.
You know,
Steph Curry, what was he, 3?
3.
Okay.
You know, Michael Jordan went 3. If Michael Jordan can go 3, come on. So,
I mean, you young, if you're ready at 18, 19, go to the NBA. But I love
Shaq, 3 years, LSU.
I was lucky enough to play in the Sweet 16 and Elite 8. There's nothing like the NCAA tournament.
But you also grow up as a person.
For sure.
The league is hard.
Yeah,
you know, when I see guys like Kuminga come in as a teenager, this is a hard league.
It is.
And so the one thing about college, yes, if you have the ability to do it, of course, and financially it can make sense, but I don't mind some of the guys that have spent some time in college.
Yeah, rarely do guys come to the league with that kind of experience. You see it all over his game. He does everything so easily.
Mr. Quinones, you see Podziemski, that's what he does. He scraps for the ball. Champagny did a good job kind of walling him off. Champagny off front iron, long rebound. This is the one thing with the league now with so many threes. Long shots yield long rebounds. So that's why wings and hustlers can be good rebounders.
Yeah, and that's why point guards can be good rebounders as well. All they got to do is just get in the mix.
Moody, another 3.
That was a big one. I got a nickname for Moses that I personally call him Triple M's. Moses Money Moody. That's my guy. That's my nickname for him. Triple M's.
I thought people were going with Eminem. No?
And I hope to see him get a max contract one day, hundreds of millions of dollars. That's why I call him Triple M.
Watch this Scott Anderson as an agent is asking for everybody to be paid.
I like to see my guys win, man. That says a lot about you.
Mamu Kelishvili, that's a nice move in a lane.
Might consider being an agent one day. Maybe.
But you can be a good agent. You're just asking for the max for every single player.
Give us the max.
No one's getting underpaid. It's not just Scott Anderson in there, agent. Corey Joseph will get himself to the line.
Do it all. We're going to get a timeout here.
Remember, a mandatory timeout. It's a stoppage under 3 minutes. So 2:28 remaining in the game. It's an 8-point game. JTA says Moses Money Moody.
Triple M's, baby.
There is a paper goods company called 3M. And so MMM in an 8-point game and another 3.